He loves my husband. They're definitely bonded. We have a 2-level home and my husband goes down in the basement every night and he literally waits for my husband to come out. He flops down on the floor so he can pet his belly and rub his neck, and you could tell there's a bond there. He had never actually been around cats before. And when I first met him, I had 2 very senior torties, and they absolutely, in the end, preferred him over me. And it really hurt my feelings. I had these cats 18 and 19 years. And it got to the point where I would come in the house and they would both just go to him. And it was like a fight to see who could get to his lap first. And that's when he really got won over. He's like, okay, I always thought I was a dog person. I'm a cat person. My husband's actually a veteran. So he registered Huey as an emotional support animal. It actually works out well because the cats really do soothe his soul. So he says, that's my emotional support cat. He has 3 paws. So his back left is missing the paw. So if you think of a pirate's peg leg, that's what it looks like. So when he walks, he hops, but it does not slow him down. He has zoomies. He gets along just fine. My husband and I were both surprised at how quickly the transition happened. They were actually reaching paws under the door, probably like within the first 48 hours. You know, it was a little nerve-wracking at first, particularly with Rudy, because he is an alpha male, but the boys are bonded. When you see one, the other's not usually far behind. They are just the best of friends. I have a girlfriend who does feral rescue, trap and neuter rescue in Florida. And I saw his photo online. She had posted and said, look at my latest trap. And as soon as I saw his photo, I was smitten. I said, I have to have him. I had to work on my husband. My husband was not ultimately on board because we have 2 cats and he was just afraid of Huey wouldn't be accepted. So I was prepared to just tell my girlfriend, I'm sorry, my husband's not on board. We can't take him. I don't want to hold up a potential adoption. Walked in, told my husband, I said, okay, I let her know that we can't take the cat. And he looked at me and said, well, do you want the cat? And I said, yes. And he's like, well, let's go get on a plane and get him. And I was thrilled. When I first saw him, all I could see were these huge, what appeared to be bat ears. I love Halloween, gothic, spooky stuff. So Bat just kind of stuck and he was black. And my husband said, let's call him Huey because our other 2 cats end in Y. So the name had to match. So that's the story of his name. He is the perfect puzzle piece to our family. I never really thought we needed 3, but he just rounds it out perfectly. And I love that him and Rudy, again, are so bonded. I actually think we needed Huey to make Rudy feel like he's got that bro all the time. And my husband is just completely smitten with Huey and the whole emotional service animal. And that's big for him. So he just makes our family complete. Adoption and rescue is so important. Why not help all these cats that need a good home, that are on the streets, that are successful rescues? Adopt, don't shop. I back that 100%. I think Huey's a prime example of just because they're feral doesn't mean they can't become a wonderful indoor pet. They just need love, time, and patience.